friends, and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Morgan and you are on my homestead here in Wyoming, and today we are out in my barn where we are talking all about chickens and chicken feed. So I know this time of year is the time that we all start having more chickens than we anticipated because the babies were cute at the store and we wound up buying twice as many, or we didn't even want chickens and we came home with a couple babies. So today I want to show you how I feed our chickens. We have 25 of them, and how we keep it really low budget but keep them very healthy with very strong eggs. So first thing we do is we free range our chickens. We have an entire video on how we predator proof them, so I'll link that below if you're interested in checking that out. But we let them free range all over the property. We have 40 acres and they stay primarily on the 5 acres kind of surrounding the barn and our house. So we really don't worry about them. We have one rooster and he does an awesome job keeping them safe. We actually watched him fight off a coyote and he is really great. He has this call that he lets out anytime there's a hawk or something, and he does a great job of protecting all of his ladies. So that's the primary way that they get a lot of their protein, is they free range. They will leave and go out this time of year around 5 in the morning and they will put themselves to bed around 7 o'clock at night, and it works awesome. Now that being said, I do like to also feed them some supplemental feed just to make sure they're getting enough. Obviously I know they're getting a ton of protein from the bugs out and around, but I like to spoil them a little bit, make sure that they're getting enough of the other vitamins and minerals and just a little bit of a treat as well. So primarily I feed mine a 5-grain scratch blend, and the only ingredients in this blend are corn, milo, wheat, sunflower seeds, and barley, and they absolutely love it. I would recommend highly checking out the ingredients on your chicken feed if you don't do that already. A lot of them you think you're just feeding them a scratch blend and it's like crazy ingredients that you've never heard of, so definitely check out the ingredients on the list. So I primarily feed them a 5-grain scratch blend, but I also add in a few other things to supplement. So here is a look at their primary, so you can see the milo, barley, corn, sunflower seeds. You can see all of them in there. And that food runs me about $12 for a 30-pound bag. So in this I can hold I normally put about 4 of those in this drum. Then I will put 2 bags of sunflower seeds in there as well. So I just get the black oil sunflower seeds from Tractor Supply. Those come in a 40-pound bag and it's $20 for a 40-pound bag, so I add that. Then I will also do 2 bags of layers pellets just to make sure that they're getting enough calcium. Obviously you can give them their shells back, you can feed them oyster shells, you can do however you want, but I just find that that works really well for my animals, so I prefer to do that. So I then dump all of the bags into this. We mix it all together and that's the feed that we give them. So let me scoot you back. Here is a look at the drum. And this time of year, all that we do is we just use this old can to scoop. We give them 1 scoop a day for all 25 chickens, and that is good enough. Like I mentioned, they free range, so we can keep the cost down very low, but I like to give them a little bit of treat as well. So this drum will be full and it will last us about a month and a half this time of year, which is awesome. So we just keep everything in this drum, we put the lid on it, that way birds and stuff can't get in, and that is how we feed our chickens. Now, we also like to give them a few treats. So let me show you the various treats, and the various treats differ depending on the purposes. Our chickens keep generously laying eggs in this hay pile. All right, the next thing that I like to feed our chickens, and this is just a treat only for sometimes because they tend to be a little bit expensive, is black soldier fly larvae. So I just get this off of Amazon. You can go check this out. I'll link it down below. But I keep giving them the larvae, and I also give these to the pigs because they all live together. Our pigs and chickens both eat them. What I like about these is, you can see here, it is 34% protein, 32% fat. So that's really great for them. And then if you look here, ingredients, black soldier flies. So You're not gonna find anything else in them, and that's something that I really like to look at, just because if I'm gonna be eating the eggs that they're producing, I wanna make sure that the food that they're eating is high quality. So one thing to definitely look at when you're buying treats like this is where they come from. A lot of them will come from overseas, and I prefer to be a little bit more local when at all possible. So these are, I think, North American based, and so I like that as well. So these are treats that we will feed the chickens on a good day. And then finally, if we're going out of town for an extended period of time and I want to make sure that they have treats and snacks, is a flock block. So we just get a, I think, 20-pound flock block from Tractor Supply, and that works awesome. We just put it out in the run, and that will keep them snacking. They're definitely not the best ingredients. They're not the best for your chickens, but I find that it's better than nothing if we know we're gonna be out of town for a little bit of time. So that is all of the treats and the food that we do and the things that I like to keep in mind when I'm putting together our chicken feed. So I hope you found today's video helpful. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks for being here. Bye, friend.